Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're diving into a classic. Well, maybe that's debatable, with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 from 1993. And just in case you're wondering, nope, there's no sponsor this time, so let's jump right in. So here's the lowdown. After surviving the trash compactor fate they left Shredder with in the last movie, our heroes go on a whole new adventure that's less sewers and pizza and more samurai and scepters. When April brings over an ancient Japanese scepter as a gift, it accidentally sends her back in time to 1603 Japan, where she swaps places with a prince named Kenshin. Now, April's stuck in the past, and our favorite four mutant brothers have to jump through time to bring her back. Along the way, they fight evil warlords, try to make friends with samurai, and of course, eat a lot of pizza. Not sure where they're finding pizza back in feudal Japan, but hey, it's a TMNT movie. Now, quick backstory. This movie was my dad's absolute favorite TMNT movie, so I'm probably biased. Some might say it's nostalgia talking, but hey, even now, I think it's still way better than the Michael Bay-produced versions. Sure, the internet loves to dunk on this movie, but let's be real. It was made for kids. Not everything has to be dissected like it's high art, especially when it's giant, time-traveling turtles with nunchucks and pizza. Let's get into some specifics here. The whole time travel thing? I actually think it's a pretty fun idea. The original cartoons later did the same thing, and no one batted an eye. In fact, they even went to the future, but nobody had a problem with that. But when it's this movie, suddenly it's a ridiculous plot, or too far out there. And yes, I get it. The special effects are a little, a lot, on the cheaper side. I mean, those turtle suits took a major downgrade, which brings me to my next point. The character of April O'Neil, played again by Paige Turco, does a great job considering the crazy setup. But for once, she's not doing any actual journalism. She's just the motivation for the turtles to start this rescue mission. Then there's Casey Jones, who comes back but really just hangs around babysitting samurai warriors who swapped places with the turtles in present-day New York. It's like they brought Casey back just to say, hey, look, he's here. A nice payday for Elias Koteas, but kind of a missed opportunity for Casey to actually be Casey. Now, as for our villains, we've got Walker, an English weapons dealer who honestly feels like he's a little lost on set. He's trying to be menacing, but it's like he wandered off the Ghostbusters 2 set by accident. They definitely could have used a bigger villain for the turtles to fight, but for some reason, they went with this bland mercenary character. And that big scene with him falling off the cliff? Let's just say the CGI budget wasn't quite Jurassic Park level. The good stuff? I think the actor chemistry is still there, even if the budget took a nosedive. Raphael's moments with a young kid named Yoshi are genuinely sweet and give his character a bit more depth. And I love that the turtles' personalities are still intact. Leo's the leader, Raph's the hothead, Mikey's the party guy, and Donnie's the brains. They're still just as fun as ever, and even in a new time period, they're cracking jokes, goofing off, and finding a way to make you smile. A lot of people complain that this movie doesn't feel as dark as the first two, and they're right. It's lighter, goofier, and definitely a little more cartoony. They cranked down the violence to make it more family-friendly, but honestly, I didn't mind it as a kid, and I still don't. Remember, this came out just a year after the second movie. It was definitely rushed, and it shows. Some parts could have used more time and polish, but at least the movie kept up with the fun and charm of our pizza-loving heroes. Overall, though, TMNT 3 is just a fun watch. It's easy to bag on this movie, but come on, it's Mutant Ninja Turtles going back in time to Japan. What were people expecting? A Scorsese epic? I mean, even the box office wasn't that bad. It hit number 1, but didn't stay there long, probably because of all the bad word of mouth from critics. Still, it made a respectable $42 million off a $20 million budget. Not too shabby. In the end, I'm giving this movie a 5 out of 10. It's not perfect, and it has its flaws, but it's a fun, easy watch for a Saturday afternoon when you just want to chill out and watch some turtles save the day. And remember, this is just my opinion, so if you hate it, cool. But if you're only hating on it because everyone else does, maybe it's time to make up your own mind. That's it for this review, guys. Thanks for sticking around. If you enjoyed the video and my little rant, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.